Hey, what's going on, guys? Games here. Last video we ended up with echoing the user input to the screen, and in this one we're going to be erasing the characters both on screen and within the user input, which is this array, so they kind of keep synchronized, let's say. And we're going to be using those bias interrupts we're already familiar with, so the call int hexadecimal 10, and we're going to be printing the characters like the backspace, the blank character, and then backspace again. Probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but I don't know what's the best ever way of doing this. So if you know a better way, please kind of let me know in the commentaries. What else? So it seems to be fairly good enough for the purposes I'm using it for, so I can't see any reason why not to go that way. So here in our code we say, so if we're comparing the backspace, if contains the backspace key code, which is stored here. Oh, by the way, a bit of a typo. Okay, so in this case we want to jump to label erase character, right? So let's go and jump there. Here, erase character, and by the end we want to jump to the next byte. Jump to the next byte like this. Next byte. And here we can say, yeah, process next byte. Okay, great. And now one of the issues, so well, okay, actually, let's have a look how it works currently. Let's have a look. Oh, how it works. Print, but if I try to press the backspace, nothing is happening. So here, hence the first step. So again, like we're using this interrupt 10h, so we need to put 0EH to teletype, and then to AL the character that we want to print. All right, so let's say move AH 0XOE. Okay, so this is the bias code to type in the teletype mode. It was somewhere. I just don't want enable, yeah. Okay, it was somewhere a better description. I just want to keep them kind of like, nope. Okay, let's then stick to this one. Copy. Or hold on a sec. I just want the commentaries to be about the same all over the way. Yeah, bias code for character output. I'll use this one. Okay. Oh my god, where is that? Erase, erase, erase. Here is the erase. Okay. Great. Then to AL, move AL. I move 8, and 8 is ASCII code for this character, backspace, kind of like. This is what we want to print, and 10 hexadecimal 10. So here we just, let's say, move cursor one step back. All right, and yeah, let's have a look. Oh my god, something didn't compile properly. Okay, 48. Oh yeah, I just forgot the comma. All right. Okay. So type, and yeah, now we can going back. But by the way, here is the issue that we can go too far, which is not good. We'll fix this later on. Okay, for now we don't really want to care about this. So for now, the next thing I want to do, I want to move 0 to AL, which has an effect printing empty, kind of like empty character. So let's say for empty character, maybe technically it's not the best ever explanation, but I just want to show you how this works. So backspace, and you see like it did remove the character, but it didn't actually move the cursor. So to move the cursor, I just duplicate this code, and that's why I say it might not be the most efficient way ever, but at least it works, and I feel it's kind of good enough for me. Empty character, again backspace, run shell, and now we can delete the characters. That's pretty it. But now the problem is that we can also delete the this $sign, which stands for our shell. It's not really that great, so let's fix that. So in order to fix that, we need to get the current position of the cursor, and if we have a look at 10H and 03, get cursor position here. So in this case, in return, we'll have a column being stored in DL register, and that's pretty good enough. Okay, just hold on a sec. Sorry guys, I just killed the fly, which was annoying me, flying around my face. Sorry for that. Okay, so in the DL register, we will see what column our cursor is currently at. So if it goes less than column number 3, so 1, 2, 3, so here we have a space, right? So then we don't want to go there at all. So let's implement this as well. So I can say move AH 0x03. Oh my god, 0x03. Okay, then int 10h, hexadecimal 10. In this case, we want to get cursor position. Okay, and this is the BIOS code to get cursor position. Okay, and now we want to compare the DL with 3. Okay, so let's say cursor erasing the user prompt. Okay, let's say cursor too far to the left, and here. So if so, we can say gem equals and just go to process the next byte. If so, don't erase anymore and process next byte. That's pretty it. Let's make it just like this. Okay, so BIOS. Okay, let's have a look. So now we do erase, and as you can see guys, we're no longer violating our shell. But this is cool, but this is not enough yet. We also need what we've just done within the shell. We also need to do this with the user input as well. So bear with me just a few minutes more, and then we will end basically this video. So probably one of the shortest videos in the entire series, I believe. Okay, so now the user input. So now the DI destination index register points to the user input, points to this kind of like memory address, to whatever, to no matter how many we have here, it just points there. So we want to, where the destination index points to, we want to set 0 there, right? But not exactly there, but in the previous position. And the technique is very similar to what we've been doing here during the preparation. Okay, so as you recall from the previous video, if we do move AL0, this is what we're supposed to be right into where the I points. So just let me recall, is used by this instruction. Okay. Okay. Then we decrement the DI. So we just kind of like, so this decrement DI is equal to what we do in here. So like on screen, we just use this, like move the cursor caret one step to the left. And here, by decrementing the DI, we put the pointer like one position to the left. Okay, so, and it now points to exactly the character that we actually want to delete. And here we can just say store single byte, and it would write 0 at that position. Okay, and then we actually want to move one more, like we've just reset that 0. Now we want one position to the left even more. So the next time when it gets incremented, it would be pointing to this position that we've just erased, and continue resuming the user input. I remember that I've written this code around 2 years ago, so I know maybe I've missed something, but we'll see. Well, we're going to be testing this when we'll have the search being enabled, and then we'll know for sure that it works. But I think this should be okay. So we need to decrement the DI again, and that's pretty it. So here we want to put user input pointer one position back. Let's say drop user input pointer one position back. Put 0 there. So write replace whatever is there with 0, and drop user input pointer one position back again. That's pretty it. So it won't have any visual difference, but when it comes to the actual recognition of the commands, this is going to be incredibly handy, because we're not comparing what we see on the screen, right? We're comparing what we see here at this address where we have our user input, and that's pretty important. Okay guys, so this is it from my side. I just really want to keep it short because this kind of procedures we're currently implementing are absolutely essential. And in the next video, we'll write a procedure to compare two strings, and this is going to be really exciting, okay? Because in C, that's not that trivial if you're not using the string library, right? In high-level languages, that's pretty trivial, but how can we do this in assembly? That's really exciting journey, I need to say. So we'll do this in the next video. And regarding this one, this is it from my side. So thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.